Going live.
The broadcast.
We're gonna go live in 1 year. 1 year. We're going
1
live.
year?
Let's count down for me. 365 days. 364
364 days, 363 days.
Skylar,
Fast.
live in 1 year. 1 year. We're
Oh
going
my
live.
God.
Let's count down for me. I can hear myself. Oh no! Why can I hear myself?
Are you streaming? Are you streaming on YouTube?
I'm streaming, but I'm not. I don't have the YouTube up, but I can hear myself. Okay. Guess what? It's already been a year. It's been a year.
What?
Where are you?
Type of year. Me?
You look like you're living in a trailer park.
I can't even afford to live in a trailer park. I'll tell you what. This is.
You need friends like mine.
What's up?
You need friends like mine. They took me to Mammoth for the weekend to like help me get through this.
They went Mammoth, and you got snowed out yesterday.
Yeah. But oh my God, Skylar, I'm so excited for the show though, because what else could we do when we're like, and I'm super stoked. We've got 11 people watching. I'm going to keep an eye on the chat here. Let's see this. Oh yeah, what up? We got Dave Goldberg.
Oh,
Goldberg on. Hey! So,
yeah, you got it.
Welcome to our Bummer Night, our first annual Bummer Night, and there might be more of these shows. The point being, I mean, like we're just really trying to get through the fact that this has been a year since we were shut down, and what else could we do about it? Huh, Skylar? What do we do when shit goes south?
Yeah, we stomp our feet, we throw papers, we break windows.
Or do we laugh it out, Skylar? We were just talking about, I haven't even washed my hair or brushed my hair in a year. Look at this. I just stuck it up. But that's the beauty of video.
Yeah, I didn't even know I could grow a beard until I went into this this year.
All right, we got such a great audience. We got Bobby Garza, we got Lee Cravat, Sophia's here. We have so many fun guests for tonight. We have students, we have community members, we have somebody from San Francisco. Like this is going to be a lot of cool. The point of tonight is going to be to laugh it out with us, to mark that this has been 1 year and we need to laugh it out. And oh my God, we have Queen Melody's Castle here. And there's going to be a mix of all kinds of stuff. We have a lot of people that don't have anything planned. And boy, Skylar, do we have some good stuff for them?
Oh my God. I hope you are crying with laughter and sadness. Let it out. This is the place to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So we start a lot of our staff meetings with either a moment of gratitude or something called Rose and Thorn, which I got from my friends that they do it with their kids at the dinner table. So tonight, though, rather than Rose and Thorn, it's just Thorn. It's Thorn all night. So Skylar, what's your personal thorn of the day or the week?
Gosh, I just keep getting sore, and I'm like, I'm a young dude, right? I'm pretty young, but like my shoulder hurts, my hips are hurting every time I sleep. I wake up in the middle of the night every 2 hours, and I have to like warm up my knees.
What?
This is I'm not making this up.
Stop sleeping on the sidewalk. Okay, my thorn is that I got an Irish coffee after I went skiing, and it got cold really fast. Like I didn't even get halfway through my Irish coffee, and it wasn't hot anymore.
Bummer, Amy.
Bummer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our amazing, wonderful friend here with some really bummer poetry. It's Maria. Hi, Maria. You are on with us.
Awesome. So I have a bummer haiku.
Okay, go for it.
Groceries delivered. Shopper forgot the soy milk. Mini wheats are dry.
I don't know if you know this, but frosted mini wheats are my favorite thing to eat. And to hear that they're dry, wow.
It's no good.
Brutal.
Yeah, try cleaning rain gutters.
Yeah.
Give her a round of applause, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you for being here. Maria, will you hang out for a minute? Because we have a game or two that we might want to pull you in on. Does that sound cool?
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Hang on here. We're going to get you off screen and bring on somebody else. I'm
Sadly,
loving this
because
program. Are you loving this
thanks,
program?
Bobby.
This is
I
sweet.
do. I love it. I'm seeing the Bobby. Thanks, man. Yeah, I do need new pillows. Maybe even a mattress to stick under my body. Concrete's not too forgiving. That's just where we're at.
All right. I'm going to go to the spreadsheet because we have a spreadsheet made by our amazing intern, Esme, who
Esme putting this together.
who's yeah, well, she's always bumming, right? Isn't she always bumming? But in a
Yeah.
beautiful way.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Skylar, just to warm us up too, Maria's was a great introduction, but let's get real warmed up here. I got a challenge for you. Okay. Are you up for
Oh,
that? All right.
I
And then I'm
I
going to
have to
see.
do something. I already gave you my thorns.
Yeah, you got to do more. I'm gonna be working you hard all night here.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
ready.
Okay. I would like you to, we're gonna do death in a minute. I would like you to
Oh, okay.
perform a monologue, and we're just gonna get from the audience. Everybody that's watching this on YouTube, you can type a comment in, and I will be able to put it on screen. He's gonna perform a monologue, and he knows he's dying in 1 minute. This is like a Shakespearean monologue. And you need to die the most dramatic death you can, and these are your last words,
Oh,
okay? And it's
yeah.
a total bummer why you're dying. But
Okay.
the reason you're dying, I want everybody that's watching to give a suggestion of something that's normally super fun, but it's killing Skylar that it's happening. Okay, like for me, like eating cotton candy is super fun, or like going water skiing is super fun. What is it that is killing Skylar that is super fun? I'm waiting
Ooh,
for
yes.
comments.
I have a
Rain
paper
gutters.
cut. Yeah, password for Netflix. That's real. Water
Mine are up.
slides. Oh, you have
Mine
to.
are okay. Here we go. I'm going with you are swimming with otters and you are dying.
Oh,
Go. You
there's so
got
many
1 minute.
waters.
Go. Dramatic as hell.
45 degrees. A temperature I can usually withstand without a wetsuit. My body's shrinking. But not in size. My brain dilapidated. I can't hang on any longer. No docks, far from shore. Waves white capped. It's all in my mind. I'm on shore, but I'm out to sea. No life raft, not for me. No, I wish I had a pot of chili. Hot coffee steeped in a sock. Gosh, wouldn't that just rock? Rock my boat, 2020. You're laughing now, but the shit's not funny. I can taste it. The land is close. Salt in my mouth. And then I choke.
And that is time.
Oh, hey. Thank
Give her an applause.
you.
Ladies and
Petting a
gentlemen, please
puppy.
welcome to the stage Miss Katie.
Hey, Katie. Welcome to the stage.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Katie. How are you?
I'm great. Well, no, not really. How's everyone doing?
Everything sucks. What's your thorn, Katie?
What's my thorn is probably being asked how I am, because I want to be positive, but like how? How do you be honest and positive when someone asks you how you are right now?
Totally. Katie, I have a note here that says you don't have anything prepared. You are flexible. Is that correct?
I am.
Or do you have
yeah.
something prepared?
Well, I have a story, but I can roll with it.
What? You have a story? What's your story about?
Ooh, okay. So this is a thorn of a story. So
okay, can you make sure that you tell it in a way that's just like such a bummer?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go for it. Okay.
So the year is 2020. I'm working really hard in my room, typing away. My roommate walks in and says, "You look really sad. You really need some help. How about we go and get a massage?" I go, "You know what? I can't do that right now. That it's a pandemic. We can't go there." Then she says, "You need it." So I said, "Fine." So I get myself up, get myself ready, go out the door. I get to the massage parlor. Massage hurts like hell. I endure it because, it's 2020 and that's what I deserve for going out. And then, little do I know that later on, I find out my back is broken. The masseuse has broken my back. And so 2020 has bent us all over, but I can't get back up.
You're stuck on the table?
I'm stuck.
Did you have a mask on?
And then, oh yeah, mask on. And then 2 weeks later, I have to have surgery because my back is broken.
No. This is
that's a thorn.
That is a thorn. That is what I get for trying to de-stress in 2020.
Oh my God.
Back surgery.
What? You're. Oh my God. I'm Katie.
I'm gonna leave it
that's terrible.
That's terrible. And you know what? We're just laughing about it. Is that okay?
Exactly. What else can you do? I've been laughing about it the entire time.
But Katie, you're sitting up right now and you're talking to us, so things are fine, right?
But this was December, so I've had a couple months to recover. But
if we're going to talk about things that are really bad, Katie, look at the lighting on my face right now. It is down lighting. I mean, you broke your back, but look at this.
Hey, I just had to get ready from here up. I got sweats on.
Can we see him? Come on.
Do I have to stand up?
Well, not if you don't.
Well, if you don't want us to cry, but now you don't have to.
But
yeah, I got some mismatched sweats on. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Give it up for Katie.
Thank you, Katie.
So much for joining us, helping us laugh out our year of being closed.
Just enjoy the stress.
All right.
How many times? I mean, you're going for a spa day, and you end up with a broken back.
Yeah.
That's I can't, like, now you have to go to the chiropractor and have mandatory spa days. Like,
hey, Skylar, your work anniversary's coming up. Guess what I got you?
What? You got me?
A massage. I got you a certificate for a massage at Katie's Masseuse.
Is it? What's the policy? The policy on that?
All right, get out of here, Skylar.
Leaving.
Nah, okay, so I'm going to bring on a friend of mine from San Francisco. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yo! Hi!
Hi! Happy bummer!
I know, yeah, happy bummer!
Happy bummer night! Yeah.
Bummer night.
Oh yeah.
What's your thorn?
Well, you want me to tell my bummer story or just an additional?
Go for it. Just jump right in because it's delightful.
Okay.
Delightfully horrible.
This was. It was Friday the 13th. And normally,
which is Friday the 13th.
Yes, it was Friday.
That's when we closed.
It was Friday the 13th, November 2020. Normally, I'm not a particularly superstitious person, but that morning, I remember I woke up and I kind of, grabbed my phone, looked at the date and thought, Friday the 13th. I wonder if anything bad will happen. Nah, I don't believe in that stuff. And, I had a pretty good day ahead of me. I had been dealing with some itchiness and hives because I have really bad food allergies and they'd been acting up lately, but I felt like I was managing it. And I had a Zoom meeting that afternoon with the fabulous Gary Ware, who you at Finest City Improv all know, I think. And Gary and I have been teaching online intergenerational improv classes. I was psyched for our meeting. And I had my cup of tea with honey because my throat was a little scratchy. I'm drinking my tea. I'm talking with Gary. And all of a sudden he says, oh, yeah, Elle, I'm so sorry. I have a call. I have to take this. We've been playing tag. Please forgive me. It'll only be a minute. I'll just take this call quickly and I'll come right back. I said, sure, Gary, no problem. And he went to take his call. I turned off my camera and my mic. And I realized there was something I wanted to show him for our meeting, but it was in the file cabinet behind me. So I quickly stood up to get it quickly. And all of a sudden, I felt like I was going to pass out. Like the room started spinning. I felt dizzy. It was like, whoa, I better sit back down. I sat back down. I drank some more tea with honey. And I I started feeling worse and worse and worse. And all of a sudden, I started feeling like pressure in my chest, and my throat was tightening, and my lips were tingling. And I started thinking, oh shit, I think this might be anaphylaxis, which I've never had before. I've just had hives and itching, but it started feeling really bad. And Gary comes back on and says, hey, Yael, I'm off my call. We can jump back in. And I calmly just text him and say, I'm sorry, Gary, but I'm dealing with a medical emergency. We'll have to finish this later, because I didn't want to upset him. And meanwhile, I call and text my boyfriend, who lives about 8 miles away, and say, could you please come really quick? I think I'm going into shock. I need you to take me to Kaiser. So he's freaking out, and he's about 20 minutes away. And I'm waiting for him. I started shaking uncontrollably. I staggered to my bathroom, which is down the hallway, and I grabbed my EpiPen, which I've never used before. In fact, my doctor didn't even want to give it to me, and I made her give it to me because I was going on a camping trip, and I thought, well, just in case. I didn't even know how to use it. I thought I'm going to wait for my boyfriend to get here because I knew he knew how to use one, but suddenly I started feeling like, oh shit, I can't wait. I had this feeling of doom. They say in the instructions on the EpiPen, you may have a feeling of doom, like you're going to die. Or like, oh shit, I think so. And I read the instructions, and shit, I did it. I can't believe I did it. I hate needles, but I jammed that thing in my leg. Holy shit. And my boyfriend got here, and he takes me to Kaiser, and they put me on an IV, and they fixed me up and all of that. I found out later that the one thing I did wrong, a big thing, was I should have called 911, because it is very serious. I mean, it really can cause death. I actually had a near-death experience on Friday the 13th. And the moral of the story is never underestimate the power of Friday the 13th. And if you need it, for God's sake, damn it, call 911. So that was my bummer. I could have died.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm so glad you did not die. Thank you so much. And I wish somebody a year ago on Friday the 13th would have had some sort of instructions on the next year that said, you may feel impending doom. Because I just didn't get that that's what was on the horizon. We were all like, hey, yeah, we're going to have to be closed for just like 2 to 3 weeks. We're just going to postpone classes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here we are.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Standing up, getting dizzy, itchy throat, feeling like you're going to die. I had the same
Sounds like a date that I go on. Yeah,
I had the same feeling.
Let me do the punchline. Bummers.
You cuss. I gotta cuss at you. Super bummer. I won't even finish. I won't even finish my joke off of her joke. I'm leaving again.
Well, I'm gonna keep Yael around because you know what? I know Yael. I did some musical improv once with her. Like totally improvised, of course. And I see in the waiting room, we have Lori Fogel. Lori, I'm going to bring you on, add to the stream. We have a couple musical improvisers in the waiting room right now. But I want Lori to play a game with Yael. I want to have the most, and maybe we'll do like Skylar's a really good freestyle rapper too. So what we're going to do is the three of you, I'm going to challenge. I'm going to take myself off screen, put you three on. I'm going to have you play a round of to-do run run. But I want it to be the most freaking depressing to-do run run you've ever seen. So I'm going to give you an example of that, okay? Here's my example of that. So I want you to be like, I met her on a Tuesday and her name was Jane. And you all can try to sing to-do run run, to-do run run. She was too scared to get on the plane. I want you to make it super bummer. So whatever you're rhyming, I want you to be like, do, yeah, flying was a pain. Do, it drove her insane. Do. She died one day. Do, run. Like I want to see the worst, most depressing to run. You guys can do that, right? You can do that for me.
Sure. I have one quick question. Are we when we get to the chorus? Are we doing all three with one person?
Let's do it like we normally do in a round. Let's do it just like you would do it on stage because you guys are the pros. So we'll have Yael start it. You remember how it goes, Yael?
I do. Is this going to work with us all singing at the same time on Zoom? We'll find out.
Absolutely not. It's going to be a bummer and a catastrophe.
If it doesn't, it's going to be a total bummer. Okay. So I'm gonna get the name of somebody. Somebody give me a one-syllable word name. A one-syllable name. I need a one-syllable name
Also, who's going second and third so we know the order?
from the audience.
I'll go third. You go second, Lori.
Joe waiting in the room. So let's start with Joe. Let's do run with Joe.
Joe. Oh, one quick question. Are we each doing one line rather than a whole verse, correct?
Yeah, what you do the
one line, and then whoever gets to the and they do all of them.
Got it. Okay. All right.
So
I met him on a Thursday and his name was Bill. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. Did we get Joe? I met him on a Tuesday and his name was Joe. Do run.
Then I found out that he lost his toe. To do run.
Yeah.
He wanted a toe.
Yeah.
So I gave him a mo.
Yeah.
And we stood back on his toe.
To do run.
Oh my God. That is the most bummer to do run I've ever heard. Y'all blew it. Get off my stage.
Thank you.
Yay!
Leaving again.
All right. Thank you for joining us, y'all. Laura, you stay on.
Bye.
I will see you soon. Thank you for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen,
for that.
Skylar, you really screwed that up.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Crystal. Hi, Crystal.
Hey,
beautiful.
Crystal.
Hey, thank you so much. I dialed up today. I was seeing humans.
Ooh, that's a rose right there. But how about a thorn? What's your thorn
you
from this day or week?
A thorn. Yeah, I've got a huge thorn.
I thought you were saying
Huge
that
thorn.
us humans were your thorn.
You're the humans. You're the humans I'm seeing. I saw no other humans today. No, that's not my thorn. My thorn is I'm annoyed because everyone else is upset that it's been a whole year that they've been stuck inside, but for me, it's been much longer.
Oh no! Why? Why? You want to share?
Well, it's going to be. I mean, that's what I prepared here to tell you all about why it's been longer for me.
Okay. Would you like to bum us the hell out right now?
Oh, you're going to be
I'm gonna
so upset.
You can bum us out with a real story. You can play a game with us. It's your choice.
Oh, I've got a story. I think that it's important. So
okay, great, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give the stage to Crystal. Please add your comments if you're on YouTube watching. We're having bummer night, and we're bumming out about being closed for a year, and we're laughing it out. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Crystal.
All right, so I've had a concussion for almost 3 years. And when you tell somebody that, there's usually like two types of reactions. The first person says, whoa, I only thought that those lasted for like 2 days. And then the second type of person is like, man, concussions are no joke. My cousin got one and she couldn't talk for a year and she forgot who I was. And then she went blind in one eye and then her leg fell off. And then she got dizzy and fell down an elevator shaft. And now her ghost haunts the Cheesecake Factory. But one time I got in a lift and told the driver, can you please drive easy? I've got a brain injury. He asks me about it. I tell him, I fell, I hit the back of my head on the edge of a stair, and I've had post-concussive syndrome ever since. Really bad headaches, sound sensitivity, dizziness, nausea, ringing in my ears, confusion, exhaustion, disorientation, memory loss, severe light sensitivity, eye throbbing, anxiety, depression, weight gain, PTSD, and, face tingles. And he's like, wow, you should just kill yourself.
What?
I still gave him 5 stars, guys. I did tip. You have to. So full disclosure, this last year actually hasn't been that bad for me because I think I'm actually improved since the pandemic. I'm driving again, so no more saddest lifts. I've had time to read a book. Well, time and the mental and physical capacity again. And, like misery loves company, concussion loves pandemic, because I was sitting alone in my apartment for a year and a half before all y'all started doing it. And so now when I'm like, hey, does anybody want to like come to a park and like just like sit and listen to some birds with me? People are like, yeah, park outside. You badass bird watching bitch. You Corona queen. I haven't gone outside in a month, you damn rebel.
Bird watching bitch.
You guys into puzzles? Like since you've been indoors?
No, I hate puzzles.
Have been. This one was a real doozy. It's 48 pieces and it has a puppy and a kitty. This one was hard. This was hard. So you know, like back when we like went places, we used to write like a big D on the calendar to indicate a Disneyland day, and then Corona hit. You write a big D to remind yourself to renew your Disney Plus.
Lori's like, that's not what the big D stands for. That is not it.
Well, that doesn't stand for that for me. That's for sure. Well, my D's all stand for doctor's appointments, and instead of attractions like Space Mountain, you got to go on the follow the flashlight with your eyes ride and the enjoy the parade of the insurance doesn't cover this. And I'm honestly annoyed you people because you're mad you have to wear a mask. Well, this is what I look going to Target because of my light sensitivity.
I love that she's got
like
visual display.
Are about to throw down with the Ninja Turtles.
Like a movie star from the 50s.
Well, that's what I was hoping, is that people will think that I'm like really famous, you know, and this is why I'm hiding, because I'm so famous and there's going to be all these tourists who are like with me in the background and I'm going to look like I'm doing like a bougie smile, you know, like, but really I'm just trying to swallow my own vomit. So full disclosure, I mean, I'm going to tell a joke just for people with concussions, okay? This is only for people with concussions.
Like that.
You know how, when like with light sensitivity, you have your outdoor sunglasses and then you have your special amber indoor sunglasses. Well, when you put them on top of your head and use mouthwash, they fall on the floor and become on-floor sunglasses. Because you tilt your head, guys.
Wow, that was a
you'll
bummer.
get the joke in like 3 minutes. You'll get it in 3 minutes. Just take a nap, okay? You're gonna be fine. All right, wait. But before I go, I have to give a shout out to my fella. All right, he does a lot of stuff for me.
Crystal.
Yeah. He helps calm me down when I'm having panic attacks, and every once in a while, he pulls me
Please
close.
tell me it's a cat.
No, it's my fella. I live with it's a gentleman. It's Oscar. So thank you. Hi, Oscar. Thank you so much.
Hi,
and
Oscar.
Sometimes he pulls me close and he says, you know how in movies people get hit on the head and they're all messed up until they get hit on the head a second time? What if
Oscar.
Ding, ding.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Crystal. Thank you so much for being here and bumming us the hell out.
Oh my god.
I'm glad. Everyone can be so sad.
Be amazing.
Thank you.
Keep being amazing.
Oh
Bye.
my gosh. Nausea, vomiting, the shakes, blurry vision, loss of energy.
Like every first date I've ever had.
Damn you! Stop stealing my punchline.
My favorite part was just kill yourself.
And sadist lift. I think
Wow.
Is that an option? Is that an app? Can we get sadist lifts?
I
Like
don't
when
know.
we're having a bad day, can we have somebody just like
That's not on regular Lyft, that's on Kink Lift. It's like kinklift.com.
Okay,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to bring a high school teacher onto the screen here right now, so you better watch it. And he actually was a teacher to my daughters. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joe to the show. Joe to the show.
There you go. Welcome.
Joe, I hear you lost a toe.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that one. It's too sad. But I like to watch comedians, and you see how comedians don't want to follow other comedians because the one before them is too funny. Yeah. But this is bummer night, and how can anyone follow that bummer that we just heard? Like,
well,
no
you can
one's
tell us what kind
asking
of
to kill
teacher you are.
myself
What do you
lately.
teach?
I teach math. I teach math, and
Oh, that's
I
a
have
bummer.
no, I love it, but it's a bummer for some of the kids. Except Esme. I love Esme.
Except Esme. I had to kick you
Yeah.
out. Yeah, Elle, I'm kicking you out because we need people. New people are trying to come into our waiting room. So if you've already been on screen, I'm going to kick you out. Kicking you out, Crystal, just so you know. It's not that I dislike you. Bye. Okay. So Joe, do you have something prepared, or would you like to play a game with us?
I'd rather tell a story.
We have another story.
Yeah, because you know when I play games, I always lose, and that's a bummer. I can't handle that.
Oh,
But,
we would make sure you did, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
So the time, it was Friday the 13th. A year ago, like everyone else, it started with, well, I wasn't feeling well. I had to call in sick that day for school because I had a fever and I wasn't feeling well, and I was a bit ahead of everyone else. I was sure I must have the flu because I never get the flu shot because I don't need a flu shot. And that was the day my school closed. And the kids were calling me and saying, "Mr. Florence, the school is closing, and we're just leaving because there's no reason to stay here." And that was the last time I was in my classroom until this week. I went into my classroom this week, and it was great because I was able to tutor some kids who really needed it. But then there's a bummer because they're these very safe and everything. We're not coming back till April in large, but there are these screens to look through, but they're kind of opaque, and there are rows and rows of them all spread out. So if you're like not in the first row, you can't see through the screen, and then there's like these frames that hold the screen. So if you're the kid in the back row and you're looking at the lesson, this is what it's going to look like. Bummer. But I'm glad to be back at school because when they made us, when they closed the school, I came up with a curriculum right away that was great for the kids, even though I was sick. And I came up with all this curriculum, even though the district said nothing. And then they yelled at me for giving the kids a curriculum before they said the kind of curriculum we should give them. And they made me not give the kids credit for all the work that they did. And my kids are great. So they were getting like A's and B's, and I had to like erase them all and explain why. Bummer. It was a bummer.
Dang, Joe, that's a super bummer. And you're getting high school kids to do math in the first place?
To do anything?
To do anything.
Now they're doing it at home. They're doing it at home, and they won't show their faces. And when they do, I see they're just like in bed, and they're not really doing. Some are doing the work, and some are just like, Mom says I have to be on Zoom, so they're playing Nintendo or something.
I gotta say,
my friend's kid was logged into his class as we were driving up to Mammoth, and they were playing video games, and we're like, "Aren't you in class?" They're like, "We're listening." I'm like, "I want key takeaways," and they're like, "I'm like, what is the subject?" He's like, "Circles." I'm like, "I want key takeaways." I didn't get them.
Circles are great.
Something, ninth grade. I don't know.
Circles.
So that? Joe, you said each student
round.
Each student row has a clear or semi-clear shield in front of them, and so you're looking through, like a kid in the back row is looking through like 10 rows of sheet, like.
Which I was concerned it wouldn't be transparent enough, but then I realized I didn't have to worry because all the frames are in the way, so you can't even see the transparent part. All you see is the frame part because they're like staggered a little bit. And the room is cold because I have to leave the windows open and the door open, and there's no heat. And it was, it's been cold this past week, but it was still good to be there. I'm there in my hoodie and everything. I look just like the kids.
Well, thank you so much, Joe. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your bummer story, and good luck back in the classroom.
I need you to open back up because you're in the hood. I live right in Hillcrest, the block from where you guys are. So I'm waiting to go back in there and get drunk.
Yeah.
I hope none of my students are listening because they can drink more than I can.
There's a bummer story.
See, Joe.
All right, we got Lori on here, and I've got a bunch of people in the waiting room. So let's get some of these people on. I'm going to do a quick. Lori, before I kick you out, though, I'm going to challenge you to a challenge. You up for a challenge?
Yeah.
I would like you to do. Okay. I want you to pick a random object. Okay, people watching. Random objects like hairbrush, house keys, okay, something like that. Lori is about to tell us a monologue about why blank saved her life. So we heard what killed Skylar, which was sea otters, swimming with sea otters. Something saved Lori's life this year. One simple object that she would probably own, but could not actually save your life. And I want Lori to tell us in 1 minute or less, the monologue about this. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for the comments. Oh, there's so many of them. Dave Goldberg, shot glasses save Lori's life on the daily. Don't even get me going. Okay. Your suggestion, Lori, is this year. Go.
Wait, you just froze. What was my suggestion?
Dental floss. Saved your life.
Oh my God. You guys. I can't. Okay, listen to what happened. Okay. So I was on a date, right? It was a date. It was the second date. It was going pretty good. We'd already met each other. We'd already, like, how many sisters do you have? Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, haha, isn't it funny that we both don't feel like we were grown up yet? We were doing the whole thing, okay? I'm eating my spinach panini. So good. Thank you, Panera. Best date place ever, by the way. Big spender there. He's a keeper. And all of a sudden, he starts looking at my face funny. And I double checked. Like, his eyes were definitely on my face. They weren't, anywhere else. And I was like, what's going on? And he says to me, no lie. I'm not even lying. I had spinach in my teeth. I had spinach in my teeth on my second date with the man of my dreams in Panera, the best place you could ever go for a date. And I had spinach in my teeth, and I was so upset. And I just covered up my mouth, and I was like, I can't. I'll be right back. And I ran to the bathroom, and I looked in my purse, and oh my God, I didn't have anything. And I was trying to get it out, with my fingernail, but I just clipped my nails because Corona and the bacteria get all in there. And so I couldn't do it. And I was crying in front of the mirror. And this girl comes out of the stall. She looked so cute. Her mask was on point with the sparkles. It was bedazzled with I'm really smiling under here, and her hair was
Stop.
so
I can't take it. It's too much of a bummer, Lori. Get right. Give it up for Lori. Such a bummer. And that's why you're single to this day.
That and many other reasons, Amy.
Lori, thanks for joining us on the show. Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got so many cool people waiting in the room here. I think the next person I'm going to bring on a couple. We haven't had a couple on here yet. How do you feel about that? That's going to bum me out.
Yeah, but bum both of us out, actually.
I mean, I don't know if they're a couple, but they're here together. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sarah and Darren.
Sarah and Darren, welcome. We can't hear you.
You are muted. What a bummer.
Bummer, super bummer. Maybe it's part of the bit. Nope.
Wow, this is such a bummer show.
Dang. Does anybody know? Oh, yes, there they go.
Oh, it's a couple people.
Such a bummer.
Hi.
Well, we have some serious theater to present to you all today. I hope you're ready. Nearly all of Shakespeare.
Let me give you solo layout then. Here we go. Sarah and Darren.
All right.
You're on, Tab.
Nearly all of Shakespeare's comedies end in weddings. However, scholars have recently discovered a long-lost Shakespeare comedy that ends in a delayed wedding. It follows two lovers, Benedict and Florentine, who after many trials must reschedule their wedding because of plague. We are now proud to present the first ever staged reading of a scene from this previously lost play.
I'll be reading the role of Benedict, and Sarah will be reading the role of Florentine. Any resemblance of this play's plot to current events or the lives of the actors, who did not have to postpone their wedding twice last year, is purely coincidental.
Purely coincidental. Now we give you Act 4, Scene 1 of A Plague on Your Wedding, or The Deposit of Non-Refundable.
A large courtyard. Enter Florentine and Benedict.
Oh, my love, 'tis the greatest misfortune. Our wedding must be delayed till this foul pestilence has passed from our land.
Yes, it would seem Lord Fauci has decreed so.
Right when our families, House Campari and House Limoncello, have finally put aside their blood feud. Oh, fie on this timing.
For our families to unite was the death of my cousin, 2 of thine brothers, my brother, and thine uncle, plus 3 soldiers who will definitely be played by MFA students when this is staged at the Old Globe.
We must dispatch couriers with change the dates immediately. I shall send for the Earl of Vistaprint post-haste. Oh, by Zeus's beard, our union must displease the gods, for plague hath struck right when we paid all of our deposits. By the way, the court jester says a plague constitutes an act of God, which excludeth us from a refund.
That knave! I bite my thumb at him. I shall send my manservant Yelp to roam the streets, warning others never to employ his services.
And the lute player hath booked a gig at a beheading on the proposed date of our rescheduled wedding feast.
Zounds, we cannot have gatherings for wedding feasts, but the rulers of our land still allow audiences for beheadings. That art bullshit. Even if they cover their faces, 'tis impossible to stay apart from others in that crowd of ruffians.
Ugh, 'tis not the worst of it. The portrait painter informs us that he is booked years out, and the ship captain of our cancelled honeymoon voyage will not return our gold in full. He will only grant us a credit toward a future voyage, and then charge a convenience fee in order for us to access those precious nautical miles. Alas, what did I expect booking on American galleon lines?
We must consult the Oracle, Day of Coordinatoria, for guidance on reclaiming these large sums of treasure, if we cannot transfer our nuptial ceremony to a new date.
By my troth, I've tried. I send many couriers a day with messages, and all come back with the automatic reply, "Thank you for your patience. Due to these unprecedented times, the Oracle Day of Coordinatoria may take longer to respond to your entreaties. Be well and stay safe."
She surely was much quicker in her prophecy when it came time to pay her fee. What if we simply moved the location of our wedding to a different kingdom? The Dukedom of Texas appears not to be touched by the plague, for there I hear of gathering and feasts continuing unabated.
Speak not of such foolishness.
It appears all we can do is pray for inoculation. My uncle believeth that drinking hydroxychloroquine doth ward off the plague rats, when clearly the only proven solution is leeches.
Oh, my father's favorite town criers say that this be nothing more than the flu.
Thy father pays too much heed to missives from the Duke of Hannity.
'Tis true. Well, on the bright side, my love, our wedding shall be that much more joyous when we are finally able to celebrate in groups of more than 3 households. Perhaps it even giveth us an opportunity to prune the guest list. We may be absolved of inviting thy mother's instructor of Zumba, because the instructor of Zumba invited thy mother to the wedding of her grandniece, the Lady Gelato.
Leaveth my mother out of this. She and my father hath contributed enough gold to invite whomever they please.
I shall not quarrel with you on this today, dear Benedict. All I desire is for us to be wed, and I do so desire to be on thine health insurance in this time of plague.
I cannot keep my social with you, my fair lady. We must wed now, regardless of whenever our wedding feast may be.
Aha! We can go to Friar Bellini. He has a walk-up window and appointments this Thursday morn.
We shall be married anon and do all the paperwork before the plague is gone.
And scene. As we said before, scholars believe this play was written in 1592. Any resemblance to the lives of the actors, who definitely did not have to reschedule their wedding twice this year, is purely coincidental.
Thank you for your attention to the arts in these very challenging times. Stay safe and be well.
Wow, so good.
Standing ovation.
Thou art bummer.
Thou art bullshit.
Thou art bullshit and bummer. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, we've been training for a while for this. You know, it's just it's a true privilege to be able to perform this lost play in front of all of you tonight.
Well, let me ask you. So you have or you have not gotten actually married yet?
We did.
We did. Yeah, we're actually married.
You did. Okay, because I have Stephen Bowers on standby here, and he would probably marry you. So.
No.
Oh yeah. No, we got married. We did go to a walk-up window.
Nice.
It's the at the San Diego County Administration Building. They converted the old snack stand into the marriage hut.
It's
and
true.
That's
You
where
can
we
see it
did
online. Yeah, we got married at a place called the Marriage Hut.
A marriage hut. That is incredible. I
Yeah.
can't tell you how much it warms my heart and bums me out to hear that story on Bummer Night. Give them a round of applause. Thank you so
Standing
much.
ovation. 12 out of 10.
12 out of 10.
Drive-through
I'll see you guys
weddings.
later. Speaking of
Wow.
which, everybody welcome to the stage, please. Mr. Stephen Bowers.
Stephen!
Hi, Stephen.
Welcome, Stephen.
Hi, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Being bummed? What are you doing?
Oh, well, you know, I'm trying to stay bummed, but I have a friend who's trying to cheer me up.
Oh, do you have a thorn though? Like if that's your rose, what's your thorn?
Knowing
My
that
internet
working from
sucks.
knowing that working from home is soon gonna end, I'm not looking forward to going back to the office.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a bummer. That is a
Yeah.
bummer. Do you have something prepared for us, or would you like?
I do not have anything prepared.
Yay! We get a bummer challenge. Okay, Steven, I have the best challenge for you. Are you familiar with the Dada period of art, the Dadaists?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay, for our audience, is a 20th century conceptual art movement. I'm reading this maybe straight off the internet right now because it would be a bummer if I got this wrong, but they rejected reason and logic. They prized nonsense, irrationality, intuition. So one of the things they would do is when it was like a simultaneous or improvised poem, and this poem would be nonsensical. So the words shouldn't even go together, right? So it might be like cat paint, fire, like anything. And it could even be made up words. But for tonight, we want the most bummer Dadaist poem from you. Think you can come through for us? Oh, I think
Yeah.
you've got this. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Bowers will now recite the most bummer Dadaist poem that has ever been told.
Black. Ice. Tremor hammer. Grave. Gray. Gray grave. Graved. Gravy. Mashed potatoes. Soul. Sullied. Sullen. Soulful. Despair. Junior high. Hey there.
Always end on junior high. Oh my God.
Oh, can we do more of that? That was amazing.
Also, bummer, I have no idea what's happening on the screen sometimes because my internet is like trying to catch up. I'm just pressing buttons.
Tremor.
Wow, you have a future in bummer Dadaism, Stephen. But you know that, right?
Yeah, I guess that'll just be my new TikTok.
Yes, will you please? Well, you got a lot of applause for that. All right. Well, thank you so much, Stephen. And thank you for joining us. Give it up for Stephen Bowers.
Thank you, Stephen.
Bye, cat. Bye, kitty cat. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got so many cool people in the waiting room still here. Oh, my God. Let's bring in Mr. Ron Donahue.
It's Ron. Welcome, Ron.
To the stream.
Hi.
Oh, look at this guy.
Hi, Ron. Looking good.
Great to see you.
Great to see you. What's your thorn? What are you bummed about?
Oh, I don't want to really super bummer anybody out, but I moved to a new place, and the freezer is too small for my favorite frozen pizza.
Stop it.
Yeah. Stuffed crust.
God damn it.
What's your favorite frozen pizza?
The stuffed crust DiGiorno.
Wow, and it's only like 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet. You must have a tiny freezer.
It's a tiny freezer.
Ron, I can relate because, and I'm sorry that I have to bum everyone out, but my freezer is so full of food that I can't fit a frozen pizza in it because there's too much food in my freezer.
Okay. Yeah, guess what? I don't even have a freezer, okay? I store my
It's not
meat
my
on
food,
the
it's my
porch.
roommate's.
Oh, okay.
Ron, here's a piece of advice for you.
Yeah.
If you just get it from the store and snap it in half, snap it over your knee, shove it in there.
Snap it in half.
Snap it in half, yeah. And when you throw it in the oven, you just put some extra cheese on the top so it'll, blend back together.
Oh my God, it's genius.
Well, because do you eat a whole pizza at once, or do you eat about half of one?
It depends. If you put the whole thing in front of me, I'll eat it all.
Right. So
Give me
if you
2
cut it in half before you cook it, you will eat less. I have learned this because, I will eat the whole thing. Ron, do you have something prepared for us tonight, or would you like one of our special Bummer Night challenges?
I have something prepared.
He's breaking up. What is he saying, Skylar?
He has something prepared. He's ready to go. Let's give him the stage.
Yeah.
The stage is yours, Ron.
Thank you. My name is Ron. I'm a student. And I'm going to tell you why on paper I may be the worst FCI student ever to go through. So everybody knows that Finest City Improv curriculum consists of 6 levels with 7 classes in each level, 42 weeks to graduate. I'll never forget the first class of level 1. I'll never forget the date because I wrote it down actually, July 8th, 2019. So, I zipped through level 1, I zopped through level 2, I zapped through level 3, and I heralded in level 4, then level 5. And I'll never forget that date because I also wrote that down, March 4th, 2020. We all know what happened after that. But through breaks during the pandemic, due to colored tier levels changing and the moon being in Aquarius, my class actually managed to graduate level 5, and we even started level 6. So 2 classes into level 6, this was in December of 2020. We went into the permanent stall that we're all in, and I'm actually 5 classes away from graduating. I was going to be the first person in my family to get an improv diploma. I am the worst student on paper because I know that all the big improv companies and employers, they know that FCI takes 42 weeks to finish. I'm on week 85. I'm on week 85 and counting and counting. And I think it's going to look bad on my improv resume. And that's a bummer.
That is such a bummer.
Ron, that's a super bummer. Oh my gosh.
85 weeks.
I've got my friend Erica here, who's rushing back to her computer. Erica, Ron is taking how many weeks to finish improv?
85. Erica was my level 3.
Somewhere like that, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers. It was too long ago.
I don't even remember what I did this morning. So
Erica's finishing graduate school right now during the pandemic, Ron. So slacker.
Congratulations.
Yes, slacker.
Stevie says hi, Erica. And Ron.
I'm behind on my comments.
Yeah, such a bummer. Man, 80, how many? 80 weeks? 80.
It could be 86. It could be 87. I might not
be a lot.
1 week off the calendar.
Like we have posters for our graduates and our alumni. And when we were conceiving this idea of worst students, because we like to highlight those people too, your name was actually the first one to pop up. So,
thank you, Erica, for nominating me.
Yep. Erica I was going through she was responded right then too. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Go ahead, Erica.
No.
Thank you so much, Ron, for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that we've been a major bummer.
Selena says she knew I talked about the worst students. How'd you know? No. Where'd Amy go? Amy's gone. It looks like I have the show.
I'm Amy. I'm right here.
You're Amy. You're right there. Well, wonderful. I don't have control, so it's just me. Oh, here she is again.
I turned Ron into he's in charge now. I don't know where to put my camera when it's like I'm on the side. All right. Hi, Erica.
Hi.
How's it going?
Not bad.
Well, we're going to play a quick fun game. I'm going to bring Lori back on. I want to put Sophia in the mix here. Hi, Sophia.
Hello.
Yeah.
Look at that hair.
Thank you.
Bangs. Whoop, whoop.
Erica and Sophia, we have to hear what's your thorn right now.
Um,
Bum us out.
My thorn is very typical. Is that
You ran out of toothpaste.
No, is that I want to do improv, and plus I walk by FCI and I look, and then I just keep walking. That's my turn.
Well, we've locked Skylar in there, so you should see him if you look through the window.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do improv through the wall. I mean, through the glass.
Do it.
Yeah.
With single pane. I can
All right,
hear
I'm
the
gonna
homeless
have
people
you.
up in the cars, the sirens.
Erica, what's your thorn?
I have 2 rolls of toilet paper, and I don't want to leave the house. And I can't drink beer anymore because it makes me poop. It's not good.
Aren't you drinking beer right now?
No,
it's not the gluten.
Okay.
It's the gluten. But I discovered that on the pandemic. That's a major bummer. I love beer, but
All right. You're the beer babe. What?
I know I am a beer babe.
All right, I've got a game I want you 4 to play real quick here. As teachers and performers, I'm going to have you play a quick round of pickup lines, blind lines. So you're gonna start a scene, and I need my YouTube audience, which is dwindling, which is a bummer. But I want you to put lines. I want you to write things like super bummer things people would say to you, like when somebody's breaking up with you, bad news that you've gotten. I want everybody to start typing those in, and when they can't see those because they're not looking at YouTube, so they're going to start the scene, and then whoever's talking, as soon as I throw your line up on the screen, they're going to have to work that line into their dialogue. Now here's the twist. My actors, you have to start the scene super freaking positive. Like this is, just like Improv 101, you're like, always play positive, always be like super, like try to like, but then I'm going to throw bummer things at you and you have to work them in. Okay. Yeah.
Sounds
there's
good.
a big echo happening and I don't know why.
It might be me. I can get my headphones.
It's probably you. Get your headphones, Erica. You're bumming us out.
Bumming
okay.
out.
I don't have any comments yet, though. Where are my bummer lines? I need bummer lines, audience. I need lots of things that people say to you that are a bummer. Like the pandemic is going to go on for another year. Or I'm sorry, we had a vaccine for you, but we don't. We gave it to this dog.
I'm sorry, it's the Ides of March, and my horoscope says to steer away from conflict. Or I only like toxic relationships. I see that a lot on Tinder.
To be fair, that's my profile. So
I'm not judging. I'm just saying I see it a lot, and yeah, that's a real thing. It's a real bummer.
And only with attachment issues, like.
I just got kicked out. My internet was so bad. Okay, you guys ready? Because I see a couple coming in. We are ready. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the most positive scene you've ever seen in improv. Go. Oh, your suggestion? There's no suggestion. I just want you guys to be the most super positive scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the best campaign I've ever been a part of. I really appreciate it, Danielle, for bringing me in to this. I never thought that it would be such a success. I never thought that people would love our message so much.
It is the best message. And have you seen the blue? The blue we are using? Isn't it amazing? Oh my God, I can't live off that blue. Another pandemic year. It's just so easy. Oh my God. I love it. Everything is so good.
Very right. I've never seen a hex code so elegant. It's hex code 0, I hate dogs. And it just conveys exactly that. It's just like,
doesn't everybody hate dogs? We got everybody to hate dogs.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like 51% is everybody.
Well,
that was our whole goal for fiscal year 2019, and I think we can consider ourselves successful. Like, yay, you guys! Everybody hates dogs now. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
You know, I started with a puppy, man. I wouldn't ever believe it. Just like somebody has to be able to hate this puppy, and then we will get there, and we did it. Oh my God. People throw up when they see a puppy now.
Well,
true.
I like to think that part of it is due to my fabulous on-camera performance. You know, if I had not slashed in those photos of adorable puppies with also grandmas dying and people eating like rotten food and then vomiting, I don't think that ever could have happened. So thank you guys for trusting in me. You're the best team ever.
No problem. We really support you, even though I think you might be losing your mind a little bit about like the vomit and the dog thing.
Well, like, how else are we gonna get people to hate puppies? Hello.
It's all perspective.
Just
So
get them to chew their food. They don't have to poop and like ew.
Yeah, who likes to poop? That's like saying I'm sort of in love with your cousin, you know? And it's not a bad thing. I can't say it's something I've never done, but it's you know.
It's like when your boyfriend says, I just found out you're my uncle. Or I say that and they're
oh
like,
my gosh, you got that out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, hey, we're
That's
happily
how
married
it
now,
works.
so it's good. You know, it's a good thing. You know,
I think I saw that y'all got married at that old snack stand, right? The little snack hut.
Yep. They sell Cheetos by the pound.
Yeah,
come on down and get
the
your
old
Cheetos by the pound.
Red bench in front is now an altar. Such a cute little spot.
Yeah, but you know, it's tough sometimes, but we make it happen. But you know,
bummer. Could you see the lines? I feel like
we saw some of them. It just we're getting there. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Shout out to everybody that's watching, helping us celebrate Bummer Night. We're celebrating 1 year since we closed this damn place. All right, we're gonna say goodbye to Lori. Bye, Lori.
Bye, Lori.
We have a couple more guests. We had Sarah Falcon, but I didn't get her in the guest room. So bummer. Bummer, Sarah. I know she was on YouTube, but I didn't get her in the waiting room. But we do have Selena and a very special guest waiting too. So I'm gonna say goodbye to Erica too, and we're gonna just talk to I'm gonna talk to Sophia real quick. Sophia, I would like you to give us a 15-second monologue, and I want you to play. Actually, I'll give you 30 seconds. This is your challenge. I'm going to perform a scene, but you have to play 2 or 3 characters in the scene, and at least one of them has to speak Spanish only. Since I know you're like multilingual, Spanish, French, and English. You get one character in French, one character in Spanish, one character in English. I'm going to give you a suggestion. The apartment is your suggestion. Go.
Buenos días, señor. Se me olvidó la llave del apartamento. Oh, no, Maria. What are you saying now? Is it about the taco? No, la llave del apartamento. Oh. I see you don't understand that she needs a key. No, le estoy diciendo que la llave, señor, la llave del apartamento. Necesitamos abrir la puerta. Oh, no, la casa está en fuego. I guess this was the time where we were supposed to run. And we didn't. Yeah, we didn't. This is the end. This is the end. Je ne sais pas, mais c'est peut-être qui ou c'est peut-être quoi? Où est tout le monde?
Whoa.
I caught about a third of that, but Crystal says you said something about a fire, and I'm gonna trust Crystal. Thank you so much, Sophia.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Miss Selena.
Selena,
Hi, Selena.
what's up?
How are you?
Bummed out.
Good. How are you? Bummed
Terrible.
out. Yeah. No, we're not good.
Yeah.
Terrible. What's your thorn? Do you have a thorn on your side?
I fell on a dryer sheet today, like in a banana peel flop, and yeah, just like legs up. And I was trying to do laundry. I was like, look at you, like, look, you're doing laundry, like you're doing great. And then I just ate it. No one was home, but I felt just that like deep shame of like just physical, emotional pain. So.
Wow. Well, I hear that you've been pouring out your pain in poetry. Is that correct?
Do I have a poem for you?
Do you have
a bummer?
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Selena's bummer poem.
Thank you. When lockdown had started, it was almost a sign. I was doing too much. I had to unwind. If I had known what was coming, but we didn't understand. So my focus was on me. I'm a millennial. It's on brand. Then, pandemic hysteria. I'm doing everything wrong? Masks are good. Masks are bad? Hoard toilet paper before it's gone. As I rationed out my teepee, just one slice per wipe, I began buying bulk Trulies just to get through the night. Weeks turned into months, and I realized the deal. This wasn't a mental break. This shit show was real. So I drowned my sorrow in $10 Cabernets, and my blood turned into wine in a non-religious way. Okay, January, I decided, that's a dry month for me, and I'll deal with my pain through LaCroix and hot tea. So why complain about that 1 month, Selena? That's what willpower is for. Well, because now I'm pregnant and can't drink for 6 more.
Oh my God, is that true?
Yeah.
What?
Wait, you're supposed to be bumming out.
How are we supposed to be sad? You can't. I can't. It doesn't work.
Don't get wine.
It's hard to be bummed about that news, Selena.
I fixed the thing that bums me.
My favorite line was one slice per wipe.
Yeah.
That's hard for a lady. Let me tell you, Skylar, hard for a lady to do that.
I don't even know. I don't even know. One slice per wipe.
That's hardcore.
What
Yeah.
Slice like
just a little square.
Little square.
Just a little slice. Yep.
Wow. Selena, thank you so much for sharing that. And actually, that's a wonderful way to go to our last guest here. Yeah, we got a lot of congratulations to put up on screen here, including a congratulations. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Selena. All right, well, we'll see you a child next. Bye. We have a special guest for you that's been waiting this entire time. Skylar, you don't know what I'm even talking about because I did this behind your back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the saddest. He's been out of work for over a year, just like us. But this man's a lounge singer, and lounge singers need a lounge, and they need to sing, and they need people with whiskey, sipping whiskey, falling over their drinks. So if everybody could get out whatever drinks they've got, I want you to be ready to be super bummed out with Jason, the saddest lounge singer. Woo!
Hey.
Hi, Jason.
Hi.
Are you okay?
I'm great. I'm great actually. Yeah, I'm really good. No complaints.
What? You have to have a complaint, Jason.
Yeah,
this
you
is
have
a
to have a
bummer
complaint.
show.
No, I mean really, it's like 2 thumbs up.
Oh no, his head's bandaged, Jamie. Look at his wrist too. That's his cord wrist.
Yeah, it looks like. Are you hiding? Oh no!
Everything. I mean, you told me I'm supposed to have a bummer or anything, but I mean, really, everything's great. Perfect.
Wow.
I don't have anything bad to talk about.
Well, Jason, we're just happy you're alive. I'd like to tell you it's almost over, but it's not. It is 2020 part 2. It is still going on. Yeah. But are you still able to play guitar by chance?
Oh.
Or any instrument?
I have a guitar right here. Oh, it's right in there. You can see it, man.
Yeah, why don't you pull that out? And why don't you end our show for us with the saddest song you've ever sang as a lounge singer? But here's the thing, Jason. We're going to need to give, this is improv, so we're going to have to make sure you're making this up. So we need from our audience a topic that really bummed Jason, the saddest lounge singer in the world, out this year. Can we please put those in the comments on YouTube to end this show? Because boy, look at him. I mean, we might have to do a GoFundMe if we weren't GoFundMe'd out. Sorry, we already saved the theater.
There's no problems. Everything's just great.
Well, I promise you, as soon as we get that open, we're going to give you a night to sing your songs. Okay. All right. We have a suggestion for you. We'd like you to sing about bubbles. I know bubbles suck. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jason, the sad lounge singer.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming to the Strawberry Ski Lodge Lounge. I see a lot of people in love out there, and that's really good. So we're going to just have a lot of fun here and play some music just to cheer, just stay happy and stuff, you know? Bubbles! Oh, yeah. Bubbles bring me trouble. I said bubbles!
What kind of lounge singer is this?
Make me happy when you're done.
I think Jason's become angry. Jason.
What?
Jason, are you okay? You sound very angry. Have you become an angry?
I'm over the moon. Phenomenal.
Over the moon.
Is there anybody in the audience tonight you'd like to dedicate this song to?
Oh man, I would like to dedicate this song to everybody. Can I do it individually to everybody?
The song was sincere.
It is sincere, man. I want to dedicate the song to Apple Jean, Stevie Roeder, Selena, Mary
I heard
Jane,
that
Sophie Dyer, Rhonda, the rest of them.
I heard Jason that you have a final song for us about how neighbors have just been too damn friendly with you. Why don't you sing us that one as we go out? And thank you everyone for bumming out with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Jason, the saddest lounge singer in the world.
All right, thanks again for coming to the Strawberry
something
Ski Lodge Lounge. Airbnb. We put people next to me. All the kids are sleeping. I don't want to see.
So sad, Skylar.
This is good. Thanks, Maria. Thanks, Maria.
Good night,
That's
everyone.
it, Jason. Thank you, everybody. Super bummer, Jason.
Such a bummer.
Such
Bye,
a bummer.
Jason.
Bye, Jason. Keep rocking.
Get well. Jeez, did you beat him up? What happened to him?
Listen, I live close to him, and I can hear him playing. He's got the sound set up, but he's a loud person. I had to send a message.
Well, I can tell you, this whole thing's been a total bummer.
It is.
I'm gonna have to go have a drink in a hot bath.
And hopefully your drink stays hot. I'm
It's
looking
gonna be
at
wine, so I hope not.
Okay, well, that's okay. Bummer, everyone. So thank you everybody for hanging out with us and crying and laughing, and have a good night.
See you on the bummer side.
See you on the bummer side.